All right, our problem here is they're giving us this equation, and we got to start by putting all the terms on one side of the equal sign. So I'm going to minus 12x from both sides to start out. That's going to give me 8x squared minus 2x minus 11 is equal to 10. Now I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides, and that's going to give me 8x squared minus 2x minus 21 is equal to 0. So now that we're here, we want to see if we can factor anything out, but it doesn't look like we can, right? We have two even numbers here and then an odd number there. So there's no common factors. So we can go ahead and get started with our x. A times c is up at the top, so it's 8 times negative 21 is going to be negative 168. And then at the bottom it's going to be minus 2. Okay, so we have a coefficient that is not a 1 on the x squared, so we're going to put an 8x over here and an 8x over there. And so what two numbers multiply to 168 and add up to negative 2? Man, what is that going to be? Let's see, what is that going to be? So 68, I want to divide by 20, no, not 20. Man, what are the factors of 168? Divided by... Just like the intro. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Alright, so I guess I can work out all the factors of 168 over here and see what two factors will multiply to negative 2. So we have 168 divided by 2. Let's see, 2 is going to be 84. 84 divided by 2 is going to be 42. And then 42 divided by 2 is equal to times 21. And then 21, I'm sorry, 2, I'm sorry, this is going to be a 2. And we're left with 21. So 21 factors are going to be 3 times 7. Right. So what I think two numbers that are going to add up, multiply to 168 and add up to negative 2 are going to be 2 times 7 and then the rest of the factors. So it's going to be 14 times 6 times 2 times 12. Yeah, that's right. So so these two factors, the 2 and the 7, is 14. And then we can multiply that by the rest of the factors multiplied by each other. So it's 3 times 2 times 2, so that's going to be 12. And you can see here that 14 times 12 equals 168, and then added together they equal to 2. So we'll put a 14 here and a 12 here, and then the 14 needs to be negative because we need to them to add up to negative 2 and multiply to negative 168. Now we need to reduce. So our greatest common factor here is a 2, so it's going to be 4x divided by negative 7. Over here, our greatest common factor is 4, so it's going to be 2x divided by 3. All right. So we have our factors. Great. We can go ahead and write down our answer. So it's going to be 4x, our numerator, minus 7, our denominator, times 2x, our numerator, plus our denominator 3. Is equal to 0. So this is our polynomial factored, and we can go ahead and double check it by distributing out and seeing if we come up with our original trinomial, but I'm confident that this is correct. From here, it's a times b equals 0. That means a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. We're going to apply the zero product property, so it's going to be 4x minus 7 is equal to 0. And then we're also going to do 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we'll go ahead and add 7 to both sides. And we'll get 4x is equal to 7. Divide by 4. And we get x is equal to 7 over 4. Okay. And then we also have another answer over here. So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. And we get 2x is equal to negative 3. divide by 2, and we get x is equal to negative 3 over 2. So we have two answers. X is equal to 7 over 4, or x is equal to negative 3 over 2. So 7 over 4 or negative 3 over 2 are our answers on this problem here.